Greetings, everyone. I'm Gregg Krech, and I'd like to talk to you briefly about purpose and about doing what's truly important for you to do during the remaining days of the year. My question for you is, are you moving forward on some of those things that you realized were truly important to do this year? It's essential that you have some clarity about your purpose in order to make conscious choices about how you use your time. Clarifying what's important is a great place to start. In the course that I taught at the beginning of the year, we consider questions like, what will give your life meaning? What do you want to leave behind as part of your legacy? And what is the intersection between your unique talent and gifts and the world's great hunger? But clarity about your purpose is only one of three pillars. The second is having a method of setting daily priorities and organizing what it is that you have to do. Making a single long checklist each day isn't going to work for most people. And that's because we tend to gravitate towards doing tasks that are easy to do and don't stimulate discomfort or aversion. So we may get 10 out of 12 things done, but the 2 things left undone were really the most important things we needed to do. At the Toto Institute, we use 2 different tools for organizing our work. One is called the Rule of 3, and the other is an app called Trello. Now, the Rule of 3 is simple and can be done with just pen and paper if you prefer not to use technology. At the beginning of the month, you identify the 3 most important things that you want to do that month. At the beginning of each week, you identify the 3 most important things that you need to do that week. And at the beginning of each day, guess what? You identify the 3 most important things you need to do that day. Then, at the end of each period, you spend a few minutes reflecting on what you did and didn't do and what you learned. Those are the basics. The system was developed by J.D. Meyer, who worked for Microsoft, and he refers to this method as the Agile way. I really like its simplicity. The second method is Trello, which is an app and can be used in conjunction with the Rule of 3 or by itself. It was developed based on a Japanese system of project management called Kanban. It's a great way to organize work, family, trips, or just about anything that has lots of details to be sorted out, and it works beautifully in tandem with the Rule of 3. The third pillar is essential because it deals with the psychological, spiritual, and emotional aspects of actually getting things done. And this is where many of us get stuck. We know what's important for us to do. We have some kind of system for getting organized, even if it's not perfect, and then we just don't do it. Maybe we get distracted, maybe we lose our motivation, maybe we get sick, or we just have days when we feel lazy. Whatever the explanation, we don't do what we really need to be doing. My book, The Art of Taking Action, Lessons from Japanese Psychology, addresses this part directly using approaches from Japan called Morita Therapy, Kaizen, and Nikon. So you want to make sure that you have a foundation of these elements. First, clarity of purpose, then a method for organizing your time and energy, and finally, strategies for working with your mind and emotions. Strategies that will help you build good habits for the long term. Now, once a year, I teach a course called The Art of Taking Action, Finishing the Unfinished and Starting the Unstarted. It's a 30-day online course that begins on March 1st. If you have something important to do and you'd like to work with me in our course, I'd love to have you join us. We have people who've had success with writing books, learning to play music, decluttering, home renovations, changing jobs, passing professional exams, even finishing dissertations. We usually have a community of 50 to 75 people from several different countries. So if you're willing to make a sincere effort, you'll make some significant progress. I hope you enjoy the rest of the spring season, and I hope you're making this year a year that will be truly fulfilling and meaningful. If you'd like to reach me directly or get information about the course, you can contact me at the address greg@totoinstitute.org. Have a wonderful day, and thanks very much.